beginning. The council chamber of the Galactic Concord was designed to intimidate. A circular cathedral of shimmering alloys, each seat elevated by the rank of the species occupying it. The glowing emblem of the Concord hung in the air like a floating sun. Unity, peace, civilization. On most days, it hummed with polite political noise. Today, there was only silence. Councillor Viral of the Athuan clicked his mandibles anxiously. Is the human representative present? He is arriving now, droned the automated steward. Moments later, Ambassador Rowan Hale stepped into the center of the chamber. He looked tired, dark circles under his eyes, shoulders tight with unsaid tension. Humanity's representatives usually moved with a kind of easy confidence, like apex predators disguised in polite suits. But today Rowan moved like a man holding up the sky. The council noticed. Ambassador, Viral began, you requested an emergency assembly. By Concord law, that is permitted only for existential threats. What crisis does your species face? Rowan took a shaky breath. Something ancient, he said. Older than our written history. A genetic failsafe we did not know existed. He looked around the chamber. Hundreds of species, all focused solely on him. Homo sapiens carries a dormant biological system encoded deep in our genome. We call it PTX-0, our predator trigger. A ripple of unease swept the chamber. Rowan continued. For hundreds of thousands of years, it remained inactive. But this morning, Earth time, every human everywhere felt it activate simultaneously. What does this activation mean? Asked Councillor Cyrex of the Quillari, frills flickering with stress. Rowan swallowed. It means humanity has been switched on. He clenched his hands behind his back to stop them from shaking. We don't know what we're becoming. Ideally the first manifestations. The council demanded proof. They got it. Rowan showed them footage streamed from Earth. Crowds gathering in streets, not panicked but eerily calm. Movements synchronized. Heart rates steady. Children quiet. Adults tense like coiled springs. What are they doing? Whispered a counselor. They're waiting, Rowan said. For what? He hesitated. To hunt. A chorus of disbelief erupted. Impossible. Humans are omnivores. They are barely rated predatory class 2. Rowan stood firm. We've always told you we don't fully understand our evolutionary history. Humans evolved faster and more aggressively than should have been possible. We survived extinction events that should have ended us. We adapted to climates that kill other species. We learned to take down prey many times our size with nothing but teamwork and stones. He lifted a trembling hand. PTX-0 might explain why. Before the council could respond, the chamber lights dimmed. A projection appeared overhead. Galactic warning. Human psychosynchronic field detected. Radius, 40,000 light-years. The counselors froze. A field? Generated by a biological species? Across that distance? Impossible. And yet, there it was. The psychic measurements spiked again. What does this mean? Viral asked, voice thin. Rowan's answer chilled the room. It means every human is thinking the same thought at the same time. And what thought is that? Rowan closed his eyes. Target identified. The forgotten enemy. The chamber doors burst open as a runner drone floated in. Unscheduled vessel decloaking at the system edge. A hologram showed a monstrous object materializing, spiked plating, dark as a dead star. The symbols etched across its hull matched nothing in the galactic archives. The chamber plunged into panic. Rowan stared at it, confused. We've never seen that ship. The AI steward disagreed. Human biokinetic match detected. DNA signature, 99.8% Homo sapiens. Rowan's blood ran cold. That's impossible. The ship drifted toward the Concorde's capital world like a predator savoring its approach. Counselor Viral leaned forward, mandibles trembling. Ambassador to explain. Rowan realized the truth in a flash of inherited memory. It's not human, he whispered. It's what came before us. A species long extinct, or so they had believed. A species humanity might have been engineered from. The ancestral predator. The PTX, zero activations suddenly made sense. The council watched Rowan with dawning horror. Your species was built as a countermeasure, Viral said. Rowan didn't deny it, because deep in his blood, something ancient was awakening. Something that recognized the vessel approaching the capital world. Something that wanted to destroy it. Humanity transforms across the galaxy. Humans began to change. Their pupils narrowed to hunting slits. Their muscles condensed, strength rising by 300%. Their voices harmonized, a species-wide resonance that vibrated through subspace. The Council received live reports. Human miners on Ryden 3 lifted a 40-ton transport to save trapped workers. Earth's population has stopped all internal conflict and is mobilizing into coordinated groups. Every human fleet captain has locked onto the unidentified vessel without receiving orders. Rowan felt it too. His heartbeat aligned with a rhythm older than civilization. His vision sharpened until he could see distant counselors' micro-expressions. Every instinct screamed, "Kill the threat." The council edged away from him. Ambassador Hale, Counselor Cyrex whispered, "Are you still you?" Rowan laughed softly, but there was something feral in it. "I'm still me," he said. "Just more." Viral's eyes twitched with terror. "Humanity is becoming a weapon." "No," Rowan corrected. "A shield. Against that thing." He pointed to the projection of the approaching vessel. "It's waking what we were made to fight." The Predator arrives. The ancient ship halted above the Concorde capital. Then it spoke. Not in sound. Not in language. In instinct. A wave of raw hunting intent swept across the planet, triggering terror in every non-human species. Counselors collapsed, shrieking. Security drones malfunctioned. Even the AI steward froze. Only Rowan stood tall. He heard the message clearly. Our prey survived. Our weapon survived with them. We returned to reclaim you. Rowan's lip curled. "We're not your weapon," he said aloud. "We're humanity." But the vessel descended. Rowan knew this wasn't a battle the Council could win. It wasn't a battle anyone could win, except the species engineered for it. "Open a channel to my people," he ordered. "Denied." The steward croaked. "Your species is broadcasting on every channel simultaneously. They're singing." Rowan listened. Humanity's united voice echoed through the stars. "We remember. We rise. We end the hunt." He smiled for the first time since entering the chamber. "Good," he whispered. "Then let's finish this." The battle of the ancestral predator. The skies above the Concorde capital exploded in light. Human ships, civilian transports, cargo haulers, old defense vessels, warped in by the thousands. No coordination, no communication, but perfect formation. The Council watched in stunned silence. "Impossible," Cyrex croaked. "Humans should not be able to synchronize FTL jumps without navigation AI, Rowan smirked. "It's instinct." The ancient vessel unleashed dark matter beams that could shear moons in half. Humans weaved through them like they knew the attack patterns by heart. Because they did. They were built too. Rowan felt the rhythm of the battle vibrating through his bones. The Predator trigger linked every human mind, creating a single unified hunter across trillions of bodies. For the first time in galactic history, humanity's purpose was clear: to eradicate the species that created them. to stand as the galaxy's shield. The ancestral predator realized too late that its weapon had surpassed its makers. Humanity attacked. They boarded the ancient vessel using nothing but grapnels and magnetic boots. They tore through corridors in coordinated packs. Rowan felt every strike, every movement, every instinctual decision being made by his species. It was beautiful, terrifying, inevitable. The Council could only watch. Minutes later, a single human transmission echoed through the chamber. Threat neutralized. The ancient ship cracked, imploded, and burst into light. Humanity, once underestimated, had saved the galaxy. The Council faces the new humanity. Humans across the galaxy froze. The predator trigger softened. Rowan exhaled, his muscles relaxing, instincts settling. But something permanent lingered. Humanity had awakened. And it would never again be the harmless omnivores the galaxy thought they were. The chamber was deathly quiet. Counselor Viral finally spoke. Ambassador Hale, what happens now? Rowan looked around the chamber at species who had treated humans as primitives, inferiors, newcomers. He offered a gentle smile, predatory but warm. Now, he said, now we rebuild. Together. He stepped forward. But remember this, humanity is no longer just one of your member species. He glanced at the burning remains of the ancient vessel in the sky. We are the galaxy's last line of defense. The Council bowed their heads, not in fear, in respect, because on that day they had seen something undeniable. Humanity was dangerous. Humanity was unstoppable. Humanity was necessary. And when the next threat emerged, whatever ancient horror lurked in the cosmic dark, every species in the Concord would sleep easier, knowing humanity's predator side would wake again if needed. The galaxy would survive, because the humans had awakened,